Hey everybody, welcome to Enliven Wellness. My name is Tessa Gurley and I'm really pumped to be here. It's been a long hiatus, like 8 or 9 months or something like that, but I am stoked to be back. But I am also really passionate, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about kind of like my new health manifesto. So get ready, I'm gonna get passionate and I'm gonna be super vulnerable and real, y'all, okay? Now, if you're interested in like life coaching or, nutritional counseling and, you just want to start feeling better, please reach out to me. I am stoked to be able to help you. Now, I'm only taking very select clients at this point, so reach out, we can schedule a consultation and see if we jive and see if we want to work together. But, I'll put the information in the description box down below, but just know I'm just taking very select people because my beliefs have changed. So, all right, let's get started. About 2 years ago, I was down in Costa Rica and I was on a spiritual journey and I was sitting with a shaman. Okay, I was sitting with a shaman and I was like bawling and I'm like, and at the time, like I was not feeling super great. I was feeling okay, not awesome. And I was taking tons of supplements and I just started to cry. And I was like, there's no way that health should be this complicated. Like I was just crying. And he just kind of very simply looked at me and he was like, then stop taking all those supplements. And I was like, but I can't. And he's like, why not? He's like, you believe you need them. That's where the key is. And I was like, oh, whoa. That was sort of like my, because guys, I have worked with a lot of people, and it's such a blessing. But I would literally sit back every day and just hold my head, and I was having a complete ethical and moral dilemma and breakdown because I was like, trying to help people get better, and some were improving, don't get me wrong, and others wouldn't improve. And it would just drive me bananas because I would be like, there's no way that health is supposed to be this complex. And so every day I would sit there and struggle with this feeling like, no way that health is this complex. And then I started to completely I was suffering from severe anxiety, severe depression because I was like, there's no way. Like this is extremely depressing and I can't handle it. So I had to step away. And my story about my hiatus is a subject for a totally different video, which I'll do eventually. But I'm not dead. People are like, she's dead. No, I'm not, I'm here. And I'm doing really, really well. Like better than I have in years. And you know what it's been? It hasn't been a magic fucking pill, pardon my language. It hasn't been, a particular eating plan. It hasn't been sticking a bunch of crap up my butt and doing enemas all the time. It hasn't been any of that. Do you want to know what it has been? This. It has been this and this, my head and my heart. It has been me really taking time to examine my beliefs and changing my thoughts about myself, changing my beliefs about health, changing it all, and examining it all. And then saying, oh, wow, it's about starting with the fundamentals. And I'm talking about breathing properly. I'm talking about drinking good water. I'm talking about getting good rest. I'm talking about, the number one thing, being happy. How many of you out there are suffering from chronic conditions and you are severely unhappy? Raise a hand. Do you even remember what makes you happy? Now, isn't that a sad, sad feeling when you don't remember what makes you happy? And guess what? That puts your body into a state of fight, flight, or freeze. And that is going to put your body into the condition for dis-ease. Break the word down. It's not disease, it's dis-ease. When your body is dis-eased, you feel like crap. So with every fiber of my being, when I was working with people like constantly, every day I struggled with this feeling of just like, there's no way that health could be this complicated. There's just no way. And I refused to believe that you needed all these different protocols and, sauna and coffee enemas and, stick this thing up your butt and take this supplement and don't eat this thing with this thing and then don't eat this because it has histamine and blah, 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 like all this insanity. I was like, there's no way. Like, I can't do this anymore. So I backed up. And there's a lot of pressure, y'all, a lot of pressure when you're on YouTube to be perfect and to have all the answers right away. That's not realistic. And I was letting my perfectionism and this idea that I had to put on this perfect facade, it got to me, you guys and gals, it got to me. And guess what? As I learn, I want to help you guys learn. I want to share my journey now, like unabashedly raw, vulnerable, and real. A lot more so. I don't want to put on this illusion. Yeah, do I have my ups and downs? Yes, but guess what? My ups and downs are a lot higher up now. Okay? Whereas like my lows, it just used to be like this constant huge roller coaster, and I'm starting to really even out. And do you know what it's been? Again, examining my beliefs, changing my mind, changing my thought processes. Okay? That's what it's been. That's what it has been. And I just say to you today that I'm really happy to be back. And I'm going to be posting a video probably maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, I don't know. But please continue to subscribe and share these videos out, because my mission is to really empower all my viewers, all my subscribers, all my followers to truly, truly find normalcy and happiness and thrive. Now, some of the people who I've been studying, and this is, I'll name drop a few: Greg Braden, Bruce Lipton, and Dr. Joe Dispenza. Dr. Joe Dispenza is brilliant. And then also Wim Hof. Okay, Wim Hof is like, he's a breath master. He's blowing the top off of science, back and forth, and he's so basic. Okay, and he's hilarious. He has a great accent too. He even has an app. I'll be talking more about Wim Hof in later videos, but just know that these are some of the people whose work I have been immersing myself in, and where I'm seeing the biggest changes and results in my own life. So I'm going to talk more about these heavy hitters in other videos, but just know that I'm here now on this channel to empower you to really, really find your happiness again. To really, truly find what it means to be healthy. To really feel the freedom of living again. The freedom of just being able to go to a restaurant and have a meal. I do it all the time now. No problems. Okay? It's awesome. And I want that for you too. So I'm going to share, my experience a lot more raw, a lot more vulnerable, a lot more real on this channel from now on. And please reach out if you are feeling lost or afraid, and and also if you agree with me, hands up, if you agree that health should not be this complicated. That's just going to become my motto. And health is not this complicated. They're showing it in experiment after experiment after experiment after brain scan after scan. Dr. Joe Dispenza's work, they're showing it over and over and over again, that just by rewiring your brain you can heal yourself from the inside out. Oh, and you need to breathe properly. I'm a big fan and a big believer that we got to start with the breath. I'll go into this in more videos, but we have to start with the breath because it's the most important physiological function in the body. Over food and water. Breath is number one. You have to optimize your breath first, and then everything else kind of starts to fall into place. It's way cool. So welcome back. Thank you for being part of the Enliven family, and I can't wait to hear your comments and to hear your emails, and I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Bye.